Narito ang programang totoong-totoo, Tambayan sa DWIZ. Programang magliliwanag ng ilang mahahalagang mga issue. Tambayan sa DWIZ. At ngayon, narito na sila upang maghatid ng saya sa bawat Pilipino. Sa programang Tambayan sa DWIZ.
Tanghali. Welcome to Tambayan. Nag-iisa pa ako pero nandyan na sa ground floor si Attorney Awesome Ahmed Paglinawan. So, he'll be up in a few minutes. DWIZ text line 0918-350-2378. Ulitin po natin 0918-350-2378. We're also on Facebook Live and YouTube live streaming. Don't forget to like and share. Tinitignan ko yung mga comments niyo. Today is supposed to be Mangko Thursday, pero nagsusolicit ako kanina kung anong gusto ninyong topic na pag-usapan at mukhang ang audience natin hindi na po sanay na Thursdays ay Mangko Thursday. So, hintayin natin po. Baka may bumalik kaming isang dating co-host at mag-take over ng araw na ito. You never can tell. Sika nga. Anong sabi ni Ate V? You can never can tell. So, tignan natin kung ano mangyayari. In the coming weeks, remember, magre-reformat tayo by March 12. In the meantime, ang daming mga tanong tungkol sa current events. And of course, ang pinaka-current na current events ay ang, syempre, renewal of franchise na issue ng ABS-CBN. Kung matatandaan po natin, meron po siyang nakahain sa Korte Suprema na co-warranto na kini-question yung fitness ng ABS-CBN to continue holding a franchise gawa ng sa tatlong grounds, yung kanyang pay TV, building a monopoly using corporate layering, at saka of course yung paggamit nila ng Philippine depository receipts to hide the fact na meron daw silang mga foreign investors. Pero in the meantime, may nangyari sa Kongreso. Ina-amend or nag-propose to amend ng Public Service Act para mabago yung definition ng public utilities. Bakit importante to? Kasi nga po, bakit hindi nagano? Kasi nga po, it might be also, ang nakikita ng taong bayan is it might be a go-around tungkol dun sa issue ng Philippine Depository Receipts dahil hindi lang po ABS-CBN ang humaharap nito. Currently, ang Rappler, hindi pa ako sigurado, no? Natalo sila sa Court of Appeals na nag-uphold ng SEC ruling na nagsabi yung kanilang Philippine Depository Receipt is a circumvention of the constitutional requirement na 100% Filipino-owned ang mass media. Ngayon, ang nangyayari in the meantime is, of course, ABS-CBN has the same issue brought up against them. Philippine Depository Receipts, kasi ang argument ni Solicitor General ay ang Philippine Depository Receipts give an economic right to the holder of the PDR and therefore it is a form of ownership. Good afternoon, Attorney Ahmed.
Good afternoon po sa inyo na. Naligo ako ngayon.
Ay, talaga?
Napilikat.
Nako, kailangan yata mag-ritual. Parang nasasaniban kayo.
Ano nang nangyayari, damn it?
Nag-hearing na-pass on second reading ang proposal to amend the Public Service Act. At nire-redefine ng Kongreso kung ano ang public utilities. Unfortunately, nasama dito ang communications and broadcast, two important words. Ayon sa Article 16, Section 11, ng Saligang Batas, mass media is exclusively reserved for Filipinos.
Exclusively Filipino industry.
Fearless forecast. I-redefine nila yung mass media.
They can do that. But there is a constitution that is really hard to amend.
Okay. Therefore,
that law is going down, at least that provision.
I have no doubts about that. But I think it's a means. Lumalabas ang yung how do you call this? Those people who have actually issued PDRs, such as but not limited to PLDT, GMA.
I think everyone is doing that. Nagkataon lang dito na mga
limited to mass
bawal.
media actually.
Talaga?
Kadalasan.
Okay.
Ang lumalabas, ABS-CBN, PLDT, Rappler, and GMA.
Okay. Ang ano kasi dyan, if these facts are coming out and it reveals na ang mga exclusively Filipino lang nagagamit ng PDR, it will show at hindi yung mga regular corporations like pagbibenta ng mga tsinelas, sapatos, o damit. Ibig sabihin yan that PDRs are just really here because they are a kind of layering. They are a kind of system to circumvent the law. Otherwise, may gamit din dapat siya sa mga ibang korporasyon. Di ba? So kung ngayon ang ganyan na lumalabas, then obvious. And this amendment of the law is belated. It is a reactionary move.
Okay, backgrounder. This bill was certified urgent by the President. It was actually filed in 2017. Ngayon lang na-report out sa committee, which means second reading na, the next reading will be in plenary. So pagbobotohan na lang ito.
Yung amendment na yan, kailan yan pumasok?
Kakalabas na.
1917.
The Public Service Act is about 83 years old, 84 years old.
Ibig sabihin yung proposal to amend the definition of yung para to get it out of the exclusive Filipino requirement, kailan yan ginawa? Is it part of the original bill? Then ang original
pero hindi yata kasama. Hindi ako sure kung kasama yung comms at saka broadcast.
There you go.
It was intended nga for the provision in the Constitution requiring Filipino ownership of at least 60%. For corporations, for public utilities. Okay, since generic yun. So, ang ginawa nila, this proposal has been around for a while.
That amendment.
Yeah.
And it passed 3 readings.
Hindi. Hindi nga. First, ngayon, pumasa na ng second reading.
So there it is. There's the change.
Correct. Congressman pa si Kong Jonat nung nag-first reading yung kanilang version.
At hindi yan tumuloy-tuloy dahil may inherent problem with the Constitution.
Hindi. Noon wala naman ng mass media.
Ngayon lang sinali yan.
Yeah.
Yan ang pinupunto ko. Ibig sabihin, something has been added there now that includes mass media.
Exactly.
There it is.
So yun yung ngayon issue na that's why people are very uncomfortable about it. Pero ito dalawang panig ito Unang-una, without taking into consideration mass media, yung comms at saka broadcast. Yung purpose para dun sa pag-amend ng Public Service Act ay para mag-increase ng competition dito, makapag-increase ng foreign investments at hindi nagkakaroon ng mga rent-seeking or nalilimita yung mga rent-seeking corporations katulad ng ABS, Manila Water, gano'n. Ano ba ang rent-seeking? O, define natin. Rent-seeking is when you seek to increase your wealth without a correspondent obligation.
Asset. Wala kang asset.
Or, hindi.
Gusto mo na sumakay lang.
Definition kasi sa economics
walang
is
capital.
Hindi ka nag-i-increase ng wealth elsewhere. So, kunwari, kumuha ka ng special privileges, nagpagawa ka ng special na batas, naglabi ka, kumuha ka ng special na batas na ikaw o ilan lang sa inyo ang maaaring makakuha, katulad ng mga tax exemptions na binibigay ng PEZA na ngayon lumalaban dun sa sitira natin. Ito, lumalaki yung wealth ng mga corporations na dahil lumiliit yung taxes nila at they can take advantage of lax government agencies. Pero yung ibang mga corporations na hindi nabigyan ng ganung klaseng pribilehyo, hindi makaunlad, tapos hindi makakompete dun sa mga specially privileged na korporasyon. So, yung purpose ng pag-amend dito sa Public Service Act ay to make other corporations more competitive.
In general.
Mababawasan yung mga rent-seeking.
And that is now it goes back to favoring the rent seekers. If that is part now of the proposed law.
Kung kasama ang mass media
it goes
at
back
saka
there.
Broadcast, kung masama ang comms at saka broadcast. Kasi hindi pa natin alam kung ano yung definition nila ng comms. For example, ang telecoms ba, pwede tayong tumanggap ng foreign
Hindi
investment. Kasi, di ba naalala mo, nung maglalagay daw ng tower, ang yung bagong company yung kay
Sa
Dennis
GTE
Uy.
pa lang, may problema na yan noon. Kaya may
Hindi,
problema.
maglalagay ng tower daw sa loob ng mga military camps.
Yan.
So, ang daming umangal kaya China made yan. Magsaspy sila. Hindi nila in-include yung fact na ang Globe
It's
at saka
competing.
hindi, at yung Globe at saka yung isa PLDT Smart.
Nandyan sa loob.
Meron din sa loob. Ginagamit din nila. Pero the moment na sinabi yung kay Dennis Uy, who is in partnership with the China Corporation, umangal ang mga tao kaya siya may security risk daw na to. And yung iba sa mga umangal doon ay mga kongresista.
At saka well, ganito. Yung objection to that building of towers is, I think, just racist and ignorant. There is a more valid objection to it, which is, are the Chinese involved here in this exclusive Filipino business?
Okay.
Yun ang mas valid na objection doon. Bakit may China? Okay. Dapat kung mag-o-object tayo sa isang bagay, yun namang may base sa batas, hindi yung dahil in-check yan.
Oo. Well, meron kasing built-in racism nga eh. Hindi nagreklamo sa Globe, hindi nagreklamo sa Smart, nagreklamo bigla dito sa bagong telcos. Diba? So, other forms of rent-seeking, yung nagpapa-exclusive contracts ka with government. Tingnan nyo yung nangyari sa mga water. Pero in effect, Manila Water and Maynilad aren't really putting that much money or that much improvement into the water system. In fact, itong Manila Water, dun sa first rate increase nila, hindi sila pinayagan. Kasi nung kinompute ng COA,
wala naman kayong
kung ano yung return on investment nila, yung returns nila, 42%. Ang pinapayagan lang sa batas for public utilities is 7%. So, nag-request ngayon ng Manila Water sa MWSS. I-compute ninyo. Kasi, ang computation ninyo ay base lang dun sa nilagay naming improvements.
Assets. Maliit
so,
lang.
syempre, dahil maliit yan, maliit din yung increase. Pero dahil agent kami ng MWSS, dapat isama nyo pati yung property ng MWSS na kahit 19 kopong-kopong ay nandun na. So, i-compute nyo yan para bumaba. Nagmukhang sila yung nag-invest doon.
Mas lumaki ang divisor.
Therefore, mas maliit ngayon yung kanilang returns. At sabi pa nga ng kanilang PR, alam nyo, 3% nga lang.
3% nga lang. Because nakigamit kayo ng mga hindi sa inyo to divide the sum.
So, madaya yung computation nila, sa madaling sabi. Nagagawa nila yung pandaraya na gano'n dahil may regulatory capture sila. At ito, classic na regulatory capture. Saan ba kumukuha ng pondo ang MWSS?
Anong pinansisweldo nila? Sino ang sumisweldo sa mga empleyado ng MWSS?
Doon sa mga fees na binabayaran
wala
ng
yan
Maynilad at saka Manila Water.
Hindi yan siya galing sa GAA.
So,
imagine that.
Di ba? Kakaiba talaga. Straight to them yung nangyayari. So, ang mabilis lang lately, binabasa ko yung ibang yung history nitong dalawang ng Manila Water vis-a-vis Maynilad at saka Manila Water nga. MWSS vis-a-vis Manila Water at saka Maynilad. Yung sa mga rate increases nila, ang bilis-bilis pumapayag ang MWSS kapag in-include dun sa proposal yung increase ng fees.
Siyempre, dahil yun yung mga sweldo nila eh.
Nanghiyang-hiya naman ako.
Diba? Sobrang halata naman, Brad.
Oo, diba? Huwag naman sobrang obvious na ganyan.
Papayag naman tayo ng ganyan. Pero the increases in the fees will apply in the next term. Because that is always like that, diba? When there is an increase in Congress of the emoluments, of the sweldo of the congressman, that will apply to the next Congress and not to theirs. Dapat ganun din kung gagawin ng MWSS yan, ganun din ang rule na mag-apply.
Walang ganun rules. Who makes the rules? MWSS din.
Well, there it is.
Tapos kahit kailan, ang Committee on Public Services and Utilities, hindi nag-exercise ng oversight function. In other words, hindi bihirang-bihira patawag ng Kongreso at saka Senado itong MWSS at saka yung mga water concessionaires para inspeksyonin nila, is this privatization working?
Okay. Ang issue naman kasi dyan is we are not allowing a monopoly. The exclusivity of certain industries to Filipino citizenship means na pwedeng ang mga Pilipino lang ang pwedeng mag-compete. Pero hindi ibig sabihin na wala ng competition dapat. At the job, that job, to ensure that there is competition, or if there is a combination or monopoly, a combination, ibig sabihin, dalawa lang kayong korporasyon na nag-ooperate sa business, and then you agree na wala na tayong papapasuking iba. Or monopoly, ikaw lang talaga mag-isa dyan, which is virtually what's going on in Manila Water, in Maynilad, because they have separate jurisdictions, and they have separate service areas. So monopoly na talaga. That is the job of the Philippine Competition Commission. Now this commission is obscure. Nobody knows this.
We do.
Commission.
Nag-file na tayo dun sa Philippine Competitiveness.
But no one else seems to have heard of this commission. No, but it has a very, very important function.
Okay.
Ang function niyan ay siguraduhin na walang trust. Okay? Yung antitrust na tinatawag sa US, that is our equivalent here.
Okay.
Mas high-tech lang pakinggan yung antitrust. Napaka-weird. Parang detective. Parang agent. Parang secret agent ang dating. But the antitrust only means na walang magdo-dominate. Okay? Walang dominance of any single person or corporation or company in any given industry.
Okay.
And I'm sure na merong study na ang PCC about the mass media situation, ng broadcast situation. And I have a feeling na kailangan lang natin basahin yon kasi may findings sila dyan. Otherwise, merong findings na ni-repress o sinopress at napilitang ilabas outside of the PCC. And I have read an article, a very long and well researched article by two young lawyers, saying na there is a problem with the media situation.
Oo nga, I heard about that.
Dalawang kumpanya lang or tatlo. One is for radio. Ang dalawa on TV and radio.
Yeah.
And I think they were fired out of the PCC.
That's right, from the PCC. They wrote a report.
Yes.
Pinag-aralan nila yung anong industry?
Mass media.
Media.
Ito, ABS-CBN, GMA, and
So dun pa lang sa mga basic laws nila, halimbawa, yung limitation on number of stations that they are allowed, labag na kagad. At for some reason, people were acting like the law is invisible,
It's
like
not
it does not
happening.
exist. Okay, maraming instances na ganyan ha. Halimbawa, itong
576A.
in another
does not
industry,
exist.
DOH is ignoring Republic Act 11332
What is
on
it?
epidemics. It provides for a framework on what to do on epidemics. Pero the DOH secretary is running around like a chicken without a head.
Reactionary.
And then blaming his underlings for mistakes that he should be knowing about and
Because
displaying a
there's been
total
a
lack
law.
of leadership.
Because there's been a law na hindi sinusunod.
Correct. And the freaking thing is, nobody seems to be, aside from us, calling him out.
No one.
You're breaking the law. A law that you know about because it was passed in 2018. And you sent a memo to all the LGUs asking them to implement this freaking law, which you are ignoring
It's
now
the same
in a
guy?
time. Yes! Well,
Call that idiocy or whatever you call
or
it.
something. Why isn't he implementing this law? Diba? Is somebody benefiting from the seeming ignorance of the DOH secretary at a time when it's supposed to be a health crisis or burgeoning to become one?
I can say the same of the NTC about the 576A because 576A was here in 1974.
Okay. Yeah.
During the martial law.
Decree.
Yes. So, bakit napaya? Okay, ang nakakatawa rito is from 1974 when that law was made and signed by the President Marcos.
Okay.
Many broadcast networks have applied for and some of them already renewed their franchises. And in their franchise application, sa introductory note ng kanilang bill, ay nandun yung, this station is the largest broadcast corporation in the country.
So, in their
blah,
own
blah, blah. Ibig sabihin,
advertising,
you are actually boasting about your non-compliance with 576A. You are writing in your application for a franchise that you are violating a law and you are somehow kind of proud of it, and you expect to be granted a franchise despite the fact that you're violating the law. And if we look at the bills and now laws that granted these franchises that were granted after 1981, because 1981 naging fully effective yung 576A, ay halos lahat ng mga application na yan merong hint that these big networks violated the law, and Congress didn't know anything about it, and they were still granted franchise or renewal of franchise despite 576A. Even now, Congress is violating the law. Now, can we say that it was repealed? I don't think the issuance of a franchise repealed a national law.
Because
it is a law.
Franchise is a private law.
It is a law. Franchise is a law, but it is not the kind of law that repeals or amends a general law like a PD 576A. Yan yun.
So, ito yung ano. So, what else would you... Uy, wow, my classmates are watching.
Why are they watching?
I have no idea.
Genetics? Your classmate in genetics?
I have no classmates in genetics. Ako lang mag-isa.
How sad is that?
Genetics. I have a new burgeoning issue about it seems to that the national cultural agencies
what happened to them?
Nagkaroon ng consultation ng February 14.
Okay. Hey, happy Valentine's.
On the MRT7 issue in Quezon City.
All right.
This is another thing. Alam niyo yung when government overly regulates something, pag yung sobrang tutok sila over a particular project, tapos parang nagkakaroon ng slowdown, hello Bulacan Airport.
Yes,
diba?
Yes, that's an example.
This is an example also of parang yung negative na
side of regulation.
Negative rent seeking. Yung pinahihirapan niyo yung mga ibang companies so that lalago yung mga favored na corporations ninyo. Halimbawa, ito nga, ang MRT7, this is supposed to help ease traffic, no? Yung from Fairview, makakapunta ka ng Makati.
5 minutes nga daw, sabi nung galing Quezon City to Makati.
Correct.
5 minutes.
So, yung makikita nyo na itong parang nakakapagtaka, bigla-bigla, ang Quezon City, both yung City Council at saka si Mayor Joy Belmonte,
pumayag na lang.
Hindi, pinatigil.
Pinatigil?
Yung work on the MRT7 and on the subway.
Why?
Ito yung tanong, di ba? Yung sa MRT, supposedly may concerns daw ang heritage advocates at saka environmentalists dahil maaapektuhan daw
ang circle.
Ang circle. Pero ito
circle.
yung tanong ko, how is this an environmental issue kung landscape ang issue nila? Maaapektuhan daw yung monumento. Okay, wait ha, bago kayo magalit doon.
Huwag mo na.
Valid reason yun. Valid reason yan
reason.
para magpatigil ng public works.
But yun lang.
Yun
malapit na matapos yung kinalkal yung Philcoa.
3 times noong 2019.
Yes.
Tapos nag-consultation uli nitong February 14 Valentine's Day.
Ano nangyari?
Tapos, bakit biglang work stoppage? And it was a work stoppage. Kaya nga mali yung mga mass media sinasabi na CDO. Walang power po mag-CDO mga mayor.
There is no
work stoppage by revoking permits or suspending their permits, which is what Mayor Joy did. In fact, nagdala siya ng mga pulis, tapos doon sa pinatigil yung mga workers at pinaalis doon sa construction sites ng MRT.
I think that it should have been the NCCA should have done that and not the local
Assuming
government.
It's a heritage issue,
It is a heritage issue because this is a national project. This is not only a local government, exclusively a local government project that you can stop like that.
Yeah.
It is a national project, and there is a national agency that can stop it. It is an entirely different matter from what happened with the Torre de Manila. Kasi yung Torre de Manila, ay wala talaga ang konsultasyon. Niluto ng gusto yun sa consultation before it was built. This one, may consultation before it started working.
The complainant in Torre de Manila was also the City of Manila. Pinadala nila yung concern nila sa National Hysterical Commission of the Philippines.
Ito hindi kasi bago nagsimulang humukay diyan sa may bandang Filgawa sa ilalim ng circle ay may konsultasyon at alam na ng mga opisyalis ng Quezon City. So bakit ngayon bigla na namang hininto? And it is not, well, if I am understanding it right, it is not a national agency that did it.
No,
it's the local government.
At walang power ang local government to stop national projects.
Wala nga power ang korte to TRO these projects eh.
Correct.
Not always, but
kailangan mabigat may reason. So parang ang nangyayari dito, sinicircumvent yung rule against TROs on national projects and projects imbued with public interest. Yun ang ginagawa ng local government ng Quezon City. So medyo maliwanag pagdating
Why don't we interview the mayor? Why he's doing that?
Siguro tayo
let's ask her. Baka may reason.
Kasi in the next few days with the DOTR. So we'll try to do that. But in the meantime, the Quezon City Council also issued a stoppage order.
Stoppage order saan galing
on the
yan?
subway. Kasi daw nililipat. They want it in EDSA or it's supposed to be in Katipunan. They don't want it to go pass daw through private homes, mga ganyan.
And this is the local government doing this.
Yeah, and take note, ayaw yata nilang padaanin dun sa mall.
Okay. What the hell is going on?
Yun yung
there is a better reason for doing all of these things. There is a reason for doing all of these things, but these reasons that are being given, if it is in fact the reasons, it's like a child trying to stop a wave in the ocean. Kahit na anong panggap mo, stop. Come, go sa mga alon. Come, go. It is not you. It will go, it will come, and it will go on its own because it's bigger than you. Ewan ko kung anong nangyayari dyan, but I'm sure when we get to talk to one of them or all of them, there is probably a reason there. But for now, we just presume that they have brains.
Hindi pa natin alam kung may administrative liability si mayor or yung city council dito. Kasi, we have to be able to show na they're doing it precisely for, either no reason at all or for several million other reasons. Ang mas mahalaga dito is maaari rin may grave abuse of discretion dito. Kasi you can't pull out a permit. Once yung tao nag-apply ng permit, no matter what kind it is, at nakapag-comply sa lahat ng requirements, pag tinanggalan mo yan bigla ng permit at wala namang fault on the part of the permittee, then meron kang grave abuse of discretion at pwedeng i-reverse ng hukuman yung decision mo to do that. So, it's probably a civil case rather than an administrative one.
Let's talk to them. Let's have them explain what's going on.
Okay, pero magbabalik ang tambayan. Ang oras natin, 12:30 ng tanghali.
Tambayan sa DWIZ. Muli nating balikan Tambayan sa DWIZ.
Magandang tanghali, nagbabalik ang Tambayan. Muntik ko nang sabihin. Tambayan. We're still on Facebook Live and YouTube live streaming, and we still have our text line 0918-350-2378. Sa mga nakatambay sa Facebook, kita ko kayo. Ma'am Annie, late kayo. Ma'am Babes Garcia, andyan ba si Ma'am Edita Jonsu, Fatima Weni Corbito Corpus? Kabisado ko na yung mga pangalan nyo.
Kamusta ka na, Jeff? Taga-tago, mga kababayan ko dyan sa tago.
Yan.
At mga kamag-anak dyan sa may Butuan,
Ma'am Yolanda Velasco Yoshida, Ma'am Sarah Mercado, David Matt. Uy, madalas ito sa page ko Didi Manuel, Beng Baksal Bugarin. Magandang tanghali po. Dito sa YouTube, we'd like to take some of your questions. Sabi ni Ma'am Ying, buti na lang specific. Kaya baga pag tinitira DOH, buti specific na si Duque kasi here our friends already hard at work. Pero yung boss pinapahiya sila. Totoo yon. That's why also, yung nililimit namin talaga yung criticism to those who are actually involved. Halimbawa, yun na nga in fairness dun sa mga frontliners natin sa DOH, mabuhay po kayo. Lahat po ng frontline dito sa
must be the sa
Wuhan
NTC,
virus.
sa Wuhan virus. I mean, when we criticize, sometimes it is not agency itself, but a practice of everyone in the agency dahil hindi nila nakikita na may problema pala. Ibig sabihin, when we criticize, either we criticize it, we have a specific person in mind or a specific action or set of actions na hindi napapansin na ginagawa natin. Kaya nga, huwag isipin na personal dahil we hardly know anyone in person na ganun kasira ulo, ganun kakupal kagaya nito ni Secretary Duque. Extraordinary talaga to siya.
Okay. Sabi ni Claudio Arugay Jr., the issue is the plan that was originally approved is not the same. The station was lower, now it is higher than the original plan. Actually, sir, I checked with the DOTR and the plans have not changed. In fact, the plans were presented for several years and the last set was presented last year. Particularly dun sa subway, 3 beses po prinisinta ito last year at hindi po nagbago yan.
Prinisinta
ang
kanino?
gustong magbago sa Quezon City Council at saka
Okay.
sa LGU.
So kasama sila
Kasama
sa
lahat.
planning.
Even the government cultural agencies, environmentalists, etc. In both scoping mechanisms, ang scoping po, ito po yung consultations na kinokonduct. Usually, you get a scoping, you use the scoping para makakuha kayo ng environmental compliance certificate. Pero nothing stops you from continuing those consultations kasi hindi mo naman din makukuha lahat ng opinion in a single sit down
assembly.
conference, di ba? So several times yan at several times po prinisinta with adjustments being made. I actually checked this kasi tama nga naman kayo kung nagbago yung plano, valid naman talaga
the
yung
consent
pagpapatigil.
the consent is no longer existing.
Ang sabi ng DOTR, hindi po. On the other hand, dun sa MRT-7 project, sabi, San Miguel kasi yung gumagawa nito at pondo ng San Miguel, walang gastos to sa gobyerno. Sabi nila, if may problema, we're willing to sit down, we're willing to adjust.
Yun nga
Right away, sinabi na nila yon. So
Who
kung
is
may problema, San Miguel?
Ang San Miguel.
Sinasabi naman ng DOTR, nagmo-monitor naman sila dahil this is their project. So ang sabi nila is, they have not deviated from the plans.
Okay. I can see a certain an apparent napapansin na palpable siya na parang friction with the public against San Miguel.
Not the public.
Well,
because the public seems to
itong
be
nag-o-oppose
against the stoppage. So this is government, LGU.
Yung nag-o-oppose sa San Miguel, tandaan niyo San Miguel is a private corporation, yes, and it is making so much money, yes. But remember that for a very long time, majority of the shares of San Miguel belong to the people.
Yes.
It belongs to us. Why? Because they were gotten by certain people from us
Wala na ba yung
illegally.
shares?
Nandyan pa rin.
Na-adjudicate na nga in favor of the state, di ba?
And if
Kaso
pag
ko yun
napapansin ninyo na ang San Miguel, I don't really know anyone there. I just give me anything except the beer that I like drinking once a year. I don't know anyone there. But you can say that if it is doing something good for the people, it's probably about time for us to realize na, well, it's about time na binalik nila sa atin yan dahil kung hindi sa shares natin na pinagkakitaan o pinakinabangan ng mga tao para makapasok sa San Miguel, wala yan ngayon ng San Miguel and it cannot return anything to us if it is not there where it is now. And the reason or large part of the reason why it is there now is us. Is our money.
Ang nakikita natin ditong galawan kasi SMC parang
politika,
this is corporate warfare. Kasi SMC was able to get the contract dahil maganda naman in terms na inoffer nila dito sa DOTR and to the Republic. Pondo nila. Sila ang magtatayo ng MRT-7. Walang gagastusin ng ang Pilipinas, pati road right of way, sila yung bumili.
Oh, and
Ngayon
please,
din sa Bulacan Airport.
And don't look at it as a utang na loob o corporate social responsibility. Hindi. Talagang kailangan nila ibalik sa atin yan dahil atin ang karamihan ng shares ng San Miguel.
Yes, at least 17%. Kaso ko yun nung dati kasi, may percentage, actually 17%, and then 2 other bulk shares of San Miguel were seized by the PCGG because they were held by Danding Cojuangco. Dun sa kaso na hinawakan ko, nanalo na all the way sa Sandigan Bayan.
Diba? Yan yung in-invest dyan? Yung Coconut Levy Fund was used there.
So yung 17%, yung Coco Levy Fund ginamit, bumili ng 17% of total at the time San Miguel Corporation shares. Tapos, nanalo sa Sandigan Bayan pagdating sa Supreme Court natalo. So they gave me the case. I wrote the argument, gave it to the Solgen who adopted all of my arguments, and we won. So those shares of San Miguel now belong to the state, belong to the people.
Yes.
And in that sense, meron tayong interest in the success also of SMC. Pag yumayaman ng SMC, yumayaman din ang Estado.
At ngayon, bakit ang mga tao ay naniniwala agad sa mga sinasabi ng oposisyon na San Miguel kasi yan? Well, of course, San Miguel kasi yan, and we are part owners of that place, of that corporation. Hindi, papayagan namin yan. Ang problema niya, gusto niya na piliin namin ng isang korporasyon na walang kinalaman sa amin at pagbigyan namin sila na magpatayo ng kung ano-ano dyan. Ito nga ang daming binibigay sa atin na halos libre, when in fact, it's not really libre. Binabalik lang nila ang anong para sa atin, being part owners of that. So, kung nangiintriga sa San Miguel, humanap kayo ng mas matinutinong basehan laban sa San Miguel. Bakit? Kasi meron tayong tinatawag na parang equity of the incumbent. Ibig sabihin, may equity kaming, pabor kami dyan dahil part owners kami niyan
Kasi nga, ang ginagawa ng San Miguel is the complete opposite of rent seeking. Sila yung naglalagay ng pera. Therefore, nagkakaroon ng jobs, etc. Gumagawa sila ng proyekto that involves the public interest. Tapos, ano lang makukuha nila? Yung return na sila yung magko-collect during the time that they're allowed to operate. So, this is a build-operate transfer scheme. So, everybody wins. We get our MRT, we get our long-needed trains, traffic goes down, San Miguel gets its return. Government doesn't have to spend any money for this. Complete opposite of rent seeking. Ngayon, ang ginagawa ng mga rent seekers, sila yung nag-undermine ng mga korporasyon na merong good faith, na talagang gustong mag-contribute. Or at least nakikita natin dito base sa kontrata ng San Miguel, nakikita natin this is how it should be working. Kaya nga may mga build, operate, transfer.
Dapat ganun ang mangyayari talaga.
Gayon din sa Bulacan Airport, halimbawa. Lupa na ng San Miguel, sila yung bumili, sila yung nag-asikaso ng environmental sila yung bumili ng mga road right of way, magawa lang yung airport because we need one. Badly, we need more runways. So, San Miguel is guaranteed that the airport in Bulacan is going to have at least 4 runways with room for 2 more later on. Ano yung pag-undermine ng mga rent seekers? Gusto nila, gagawa sila ng terminal sa NAIA. Anong silbi ng terminal sa atin?
Runway nga ang kailangan natin. Additional runway at saka traffic.
Ay nako, ang sinabi nila, kailangan natin ng bagong runway, bigyan namin kayo ng terminal. At eto yung terms nila. Ang terms nila, turn over nyo kagad yung airport sa amin, mangongolekta kami, pero 3 years later pa, mabibuild namin yung terminal. In other words, this is Manila Water all over again.
And I don't know why
LRT all over
that
again.
kind of entity or group of people is allowed to further delay anything from getting built. Okay, I haven't studied an in-depth issue on the issues of this airport. Pero yun ang attitude na ganyan. Itong nangyayari sa MRT-7. Itong nangyayari sa water concessionaires na Merong isang korporasyon na gustong pumasok, ayaw na ayaw nyo. Sasabihin nyo na politika, inchik yan o whatever. Pero hindi nyo tinitingnan ang kabulukan ng serbisyo na nangyayari ngayon. So, you are just really riding on the stupidity of these people and the greed of these corporations. Ewan ko. Pero if there is anything that you have against San Miguel on the project of MRT and all that, raise something that is significant and it's reasonable, and do it in a timely manner, not when it's already been approved, it's already being built, at maniin nyo sila araw-araw iba-ibang issues na dapat ni-raise nyo na noon pa before they started working on these things.
Nakakaloka nga eh. Parang ganun. For me, very, very basic yun. You need a runway? I'll give you a terminal. And you're
really
going to
stupid.
pay me for it.
And I don't know why they insist
years.
on that one.
And how obvious it is. And yet, parang may pabulto. In fact, minamadali ang mga kontrata para dito sa NAIA Terminal 29 billion.
53 and one half.
Na inuuna pa, gustong makapagpirmahan, kaya dinidelay ang Bulacan Airport. Diba?
Why can't they
took the corporate warfare into the public interest infrastructure project?
Why can't they build that terminal all the while leaving alone the building of a new airport in Bulacan? I don't know why they have to be exclusive of each other. What kind of argument is that?
Kaya nga, and it's really weird. The corporations that are involved in the Terminal 29 million is, you know, the usual bunch of rent seekers. So nakakabaliw. Ang ano natin dito is, it's time to put a stop to it. Kaya nga, tinirada na yung tubig. Kaya nga tinirada na itong, yung susunod yung LRT. Kasi gayon-gayon din.
Ganon din ang repair sa bulok.
And Ayala took over the railway that was making money, asked it to be turned over to them, kumita sila kagad, tapos hanggang ngayon wala pa yung improvements.
Bumulok na ng bumulok.
Diba? Hindi na nga nagpasagasa yung dating Pangulo
Ewan ko kung bakit ganyan and why you even believe na anything that is better than the existing service is probably better.
So, yun. We're not favoring any corporation here, except those corporations that will actually deliver public service and public
or at least I
infrastructure.
promise a change. Hindi itong, naiintindihan nyo naman, bulok ang nangyayari ngayon sa tubig. Bulok ang nangyayari ngayon sa tren. At there is a promise, there is someone, a corporation that we already know exists in this country because we are part owners of it. And it proposes it changes in this, and you do not believe it, and you believe in all the BS that are raised, once every now and then para lang madelay ang gusto, at pinapaniwalaan ito ng mga tao. What the hell? Di ko maintindihan yan. Anything that is proposed to be better is better. Go for it.
At least, diba, we have to try. Hindi pwede yung, diba, yung isang angal ng mga kabilang parlor is, ayan na naman, panibagong riles na naman. Saan na naman galing yung pera niyan? Umutang na naman tayo.
What is it to you?
Ito yung weird.
What is it to you?
Ito yung weird. Ganun din yung argument nung panahon ni Marcos.
Exactly.
Every time he tried to put up something, maglalabas ng balita or chismis at the time, ayan, umutang na naman tayo. Baon na sa utang ang mga apo natin sa talampakan and all that.
That's really insane. Because nobody really feels you're part of the national debt. You do not know it. And if you have the guts to say these things on social media or in public, that means that you don't really know what the hell you're talking about. If it gets better, if your life in the Philippines gets better, mas maganda yan. Bakit? Because you didn't feel you're part of the national debt when you had no water. You didn't feel your part in the national debt when you had no light.
Pagka umaangal yung mga tao na bakit ganyan, umutang na naman tayo. Ay, utang na naman tayo sa China. Anong sinasabi nila? Ang sinasabi nila, you don't deserve trains. You don't deserve nice things. Magtiis kayo sa ganyang klaseng tubig. Magtiis kayo nagbabayad ng mahal sa lahat ng mga public utilities because that's all you deserve. Ganyang ka-cheap na serbisyo.
Ganun ang kasike kasi ang mga yan.
Oo. Parang sinasabi nila, sila lang yung entitled to the good life. And that's exactly what they're doing.
Titingnan mo, sumasakay ba ng train yung mga unggoy na yan? Yung mga nag-o-oppose nito, do they ever take the train?
Hindi, chopper.
Do they even drink tap water? These idiots, do they even drink tap water? Sagutin mo sa akin yan.
Yun eh. And the nice thing about it is there are people who are willing to give us the kind of life that we deserve at may pumipigil. Doon ako naiinis. If ever there's going to be a revolution, for me, that will be the reason. How dare you tell me that we're not entitled to these things? Kayo lang pwede magpasara?
Who the hell are you? You think that you deserve a renewal of your franchise when you're violating laws? Who the hell are you?
Tapos ito, napansin din nila sa YouTube, pabugso-bugso yung internet natin. Don't we deserve better internet?
Yeah.
Diba? Don't we deserve better service? Hindi na ako nakatapos ng isang buong episode, whether karambola o tambayan, na hindi na i-interrupt yung either YouTube o Facebook. And this is because we have such crappy internet service. I'm sorry, it's pure cow manure. Sorry.
Imagine that. That is a nationalized industry, itong telecom. Ang dami-dami ng corporation dito. None of them made it better. They just joined in the stupidity and the dumb service of putol-putol na internet. Tumawid ka lang sa subway, sa underpass, wala ka ng signal. Dumaan ka lang sa may riles ng MRT, ng tren, wala kang signal. What the hell? And then when there is somebody who promises a better thing, you call it a Chinese. You call it selling the country to the Chinese. What does that even mean?
Di ba?
Selling your country to the Chinese.
Sabi ni Miss Marie Chris, Agawa Dangoy, pero sabi niya, hello karambulistas. Tambayers po kami dito. Speaking po ng tubig dito sa amin sa Cavite, nagpalit po ng metro as may nilad maintenance po. And after po mapalitan ng metro namin, tumaas ang aming bayarin. From 10 cubic po, naging 22 cubic ang reading. From 120 monthly na binabayaran namin, naging almost 900 na po. Wag ka, yung 1,200 ko, naging 4,000.
Baka ang in-install na metro ay metro ng gasolina.
Tumatakbo talaga. Yung speedometer talaga yung ano niya. So, ito yung point natin. Rent seeking is bad at napuntirya na to ng Pangulo. It's not going to be easy. So, wag rin natin i-expect na lahat ng laban na pinasok ng Pangulo will be won and will be won quickly. Hindi. But the fact is that we're trying already. The fact is that we're getting trains. The fact is that we're trying to even up the playing field. Hindi po lahat ng mga nakapaligid sa ating Pangulo ay, how do we call this? Kakampi. Pero, the point is, we're trying. Diba? Because we deserve nice things. Ano ba?
Please, people, okay? When you read posts and hear news na ganito, ganyan, intriguing against a project that is being proposed by a corporation that that has been here in this country for a very long time. And then ang mga basis lang ganito daw, ganyan daw. Please, do not repost that. Do not share it because that's BS. Kung nabibwisit ka na sa sitwasyon mo sa buhay, sa mga serbisyo ng ngayon, at merong nag-promise na ayusin yan, pagbigyan na lang muna siguro and stop spreading the lies or all this unsupported BS against that project because ginagamit lang kayo niyan ng mga taong nagpapahirap sa inyo. They want to keep you poor, they want to keep you miserable so that you won't notice how rich they become and you will still continue making them richer and richer by the day with your money while you languish in a stupid situation that you are in for a very long time and until probably when you die, you still are there. Ganyan yan. So, please, wake up. Mag-isip kayo on your own. At kung nahihirapan kayo, tinatamad kayo mag-isip, mabuti ba ang pinapangako niyan? Hindi naman magnanakaw yan o hold upper, hindi naman nakatutok ng baril sa'yo yan. Sige, just allow it to happen. Stop spreading the shit about it.
The other is, of course, the nice thing is that people are active on social media. But as much as possible, also be active with other people. Tuwan-tuwa nga ako, maraming nagsasabi, buong pamilya nila, ine-explain nila pag narinig nila, let's say, sa Karambola or sa Tambayan, yung pagliliwanag natin ng mga issues, at ini-echo nila. Maraming salamat po sa mga nagsasabi ng ganon, kasi we really need to spread the news. Bakit? Nasaan yung strength natin? Sa dami natin. 2 years na lang ang Pangulo natin. How long will we have this kind of unity? How long will we be able to stand this strongly against the other side? Against those people who don't believe we deserve all of these good things that are coming to us now. So, stay awake. Kumbaga, hindi naman sila yung woke tayo Sa totoo lang. Woke kasi na-realize natin yung panluloko dun sa ating kasaysayan, yung gapangan, yung ganito, rent-seeking, ngayon lang tayo talaga namumulat sa mga ganitong klaseng galawan that have kept us poor, that have kept us with really bad services. Isipin nyo, tuwan-tuwa na tayo din sa ganitong klaseng internet, tapos makapunta ka lang sa ibang bansa. For some place as close as Hong Kong, may iiyak ka sa bilis ng internet.
Diba, na lang tayo
Tapos libre pa. Kabaliw. Pagdating doon, oh my gosh, may libre akong internet. You go anywhere in the world and they have faster internet than we do, and it's pathetic. And then you hear about how water is free in some other countries, that the state owns it and it dispenses it, and walang metro.
It's still
you pay
free.
A certain amount every month.
What you pay for is the service that gets the water from where it came from to you. Yun lang yung binabayaran mo dyan. Water is still free.
Yep. So, in the end, maraming salamat sa pagsubaybay sa amin ngayon. Today was supposed to be Mangko Thursday, pero hindi na yata po kayo sanay na nagmamangko tayo ngayong Thursday. So, kung sakasakaling magbalik yung ating nawawalang nilalang, we will slowly but surely introduce Mangko Thursdays. Don't worry, Mondays and Tuesdays are still reserved for developing and current events and legal matters. Of course, meron pa rin tayong Tax Wednesdays, and usually Attorney Nick Nangit has Showbiz Fridays, except tomorrow, nandito po kami uling dalawa. So just PM or send us on Luminous by Trixie Cruz Angeles and Ahmed Paglinawan yung mga suggested topics for our session tomorrow. Maraming salamat sa pagsubaybay ninyo sa amin ngayon. Ang tabayanan ng susunod na programa in the Heart of Business kasama si Ma'am Maru Sarne. We will see you tomorrow by 8 to 10 a.m. on Karambola, 12 to 1 p.m. for Tambayan. Thank you.
Tambayan sa DWIZ.